What's happening, guys? I know it's been a couple days, but we're gonna jump right into it. Get right to the Barrows. We're after tank legs. We're after full ARMs. We're after full carols. We're after all the weapons, basically. Or most, I don't know, most of the weapons. Really want Torak hammers, but yeah, we're after a lot of stuff. So try to make Rudy proud. So let's get right into it. See what we can get here. It's good seeing you. Yeah, like I messaged you. There was like an in. They called it like an inland hurricane to come through my area. So they we still have like 200,000 people without power. So it's gonna be a while for a lot of people. I was actually pretty fortunate that I live on like a major road, so I actually got power relatively quick. They're telling other people like a week, 2 weeks, a month. They're telling them all kinds of stuff because they actually don't know. We had like one gas station in town that was actually functional, and that freaking line was backed up like 5 miles. So it's been madhouse where I'm at. Hopefully we'll get a good drop today. Get Rudy some more armor or get some weapons or something. I don't even I don't even know how many chests we're on actually. Let me turn this down because I don't actually. Let's turn it down to. Let's turn it down to about 45. So I know if it's too loud for me, it's probably too loud for everyone else. So I'll turn the Oda plugin down. See. Oh gosh, that was wrong button. Back. Turn it down. Now it's messed up. Yeah, of course. Move this. Move this around. There you go. Yeah, that looks better. All right. Everything's all right for me. I got power. I don't know, like I got power yesterday sometime. But my town is absolutely devastated still. The whole freaking town is absolutely devastated. Anything north of me, like I don't know how long they're gonna take to get power or anything. I got fortunate the south side of my town didn't get hit as bad, but yeah, the north side is absolutely destroyed. They said that it was like 100-mile-an-hour winds is what they registered it as, and they absolutely leveled all the trees. There's still so much damage done, and they're trying to work round the clock to get everybody power and anything. So I was just at the store a couple hours ago, and they told a couple that it's probably going to be at least maybe 2 more weeks to a month. They don't really know. Uh, the electric company, is saying next week. So I don't know who to believe, honestly. Electric companies working their ass off, but that doesn't mean anything. The last Facebook picture I looked at, they had so the county next to me, they said they're still at like 95% no power, and mine was like 50%. So it's not somewhere good right now. Oh no, don't be splashing. Oh, I guess that helps. Fighting with their weakness helps. Every other Barrows brother can literally be fought with magic besides the actual magic Barrows brother, which is weird because like range, with range, you shouldn't be able to attack with magic. Oh god. Oh yeah, for sure. It's a very bad situation. Trying to get to work. So after it happened, they I couldn't go to work. I couldn't go anywhere like north of my house. They had all the roads shut down and stuff. It was not good. So I guess we'll see what happens the next week. Because like I said, the power company is talking about that they'll be everything will be good to go by what they say 90% of people. I think they said 90%. Oh gosh, there was a door back there. Not paying attention. They said 90% of people have like everything the on Tuesday, and then they'll finish up by Friday. So I guess we'll see if their estimate is correct. But there's so much damage and so many trees down. It's not even like I doubt that they'll have it by next week. There's no way. Especially having the county next to me, they're still saying like 90 something percent not having power. It'd be crazy if they could get everything done by next week. All right, since I'm using the mini game teleport, we're gonna have to go reset. So actually, give me this back. 1, 2, 3, 4. we are gonna go try to hurry, see how fast we can get over to see if it's viable. Because I was just wasting time doing wood cutting and fletching. So we're gonna go to Undead Druids over here. It'd probably be the best. But yeah, it's kind of a reason I haven't streamed in like 3 days, just because of that. Is just I haven't had power, which I don't know. It just absolutely sucks not having power. Like it wasn't even. I guess not having power didn't bother me as much as not having running water, because that sucked not having water at all. All right. I got 7 minutes to reset, so I didn't have water, no power, no water, no internet. I had nothing. I guess I was kind of fortunate on that part where my job is my actual job is very crucial to the economy. So they always have power. So I got to take a shower at work, but like I didn't have power, water. I didn't have nothing here. So whatever day that what was day was that Tuesday. So since Tuesday, what's today? Thursday or Friday? Today's Friday. So I didn't have power for 3 days. Because I lost power about 11 Tuesday. I was at work and somebody told me that um, they actually live in one of the like neighborhoods that's north of me, and they said that so that storm blew through, and I guess there was a tree that landed on an old lady, and she was taking a nap in her bed, and that tree literally pinned her in her bed, and they had to cut her out of her bed basically. They had to cut the tree off of her to get her out of the bed. And there's been evacuations in a couple spots around here just because once trees came up, they were so like ingrained with the gas lines that they pulled gas lines with them as they came up. So there's been trying to evacuate. We actually had, I don't know, I read the one article, they said one death. Someone else told me there was a whole family that passed because once the gas line came up, it blew up a whole house. Like it's not a very good situation like this week for a lot of people. So, like I said, I'm actually very fortunate of what happened to me, which was honestly nothing besides not having basic stuff in my house. So I can't not complain at all. None of my vehicles got hit with trees or anything. I came out unscathed. I got a couple big branches in my yard. That was it. So I am so lucky. Because you drive around my area and there's cars that are absolutely smashed. There's houses that are split in two from trees. Like it's like that's what I mean. I don't understand with the power company saying that they'll have power next week. I can't see it. Like because some of those areas are absolutely just devastated. But I oh grubby key. We like those. Those will give us some supplies that we actually absolutely need for some of the bigger grinds that we need to go for here. So when I leave my house, if I go straight north, pretty much everything north in my house is absolutely just devastated. There's actually like a part where there's big trees in my area, and they're all just laid over. There isn't there isn't even like standing trees anymore. It's not good. Power lines everywhere. Like, my heart goes out for a lot of those people. Even though there's so many people that just, I don't know, that make me mad because instead of actually being respected or respectable in those kind of areas and actually just taking time and just kind of like being aware of your surroundings, there's people that just don't care about anybody but themselves, and they're still like flying up and down the roads and not caring at all. And it's actually pretty sad. So so I do have to laugh though. I drive an old pickup truck to work, and it's kind of funny that these people that have very expensive vehicles and they're like trying to push me out of the way. It's like, dude, I'm just cruising. Or they don't think that, like, they try to get every piece of ground they can, like they're in a big rush trying to get through these areas that have trees down everywhere. And it's like, I don't know. People are just ignorant, I guess. So we got, I don't know, like four undead druids, which isn't that great, but we did get another grubby key. We need to get as many grubby keys as we can just for supplies like Zeradomin brews or fish or super restores. So we could try to get into I want to do Jad, which is a big boss, so we can get the fire cape. And actually just like kind of going after all those bigger bosses, we're gonna need Sarah brews and super restores. So we got we don't have very much time, so we'll end up probably just going back here. We'll call this trip, and then we'll go back and reset for another Barrows run. Because I'd like to get Rudy tank legs. I'd like to get Rudy full carols. I'd like to get Rudy full Arams. And then of course I want the Aram staff, Thorac hammers, head. I'd like the great axe, even though the great axe does not do anything for me without the whole set. I still think it'd be funny just to run around with it. So hopefully we'll get something items here. Because what are we? I mean, because what are we even at? We're at 44. I feel like we haven't got a drop in a good while. So oh, I want to look. So I got 5 grubby keys. Heck yeah. When I went to go open the chest, it literally told me that I needed like uh 11 like 11 slots in my inventory, and I was like, "Holy crap." I actually never opened one. I know about it, but I've never actually done one. So When it told me 11 slots, I was like, holy moly, that's actually going to be a lot of stuff. If I get it, of course, because everything's RNG based. Not all, I needed one. Come here, 5. Then we'll. I thought I did 5. That's why I messed up, because it's not down here. Alright, there we go. Got my switch, prayer pots, all that, all that, all that, all that. Alright, let's go. Back to Shades to Morton. Alright. I swear, looking in this clan chat, that they're always doing Vorkaf, which Vorkaf is like, ooh, Dahark, or Derek's tunnel, huh? But these guys doing Vorkaf always make me, oh my gosh, I need that. I'll take the genie. Vorkaf is like a money dragon, is what they call it, just because every kill is literally money. Go to Irby. 57, let's go. This is a rim. Oh boy. All right. Get this kill at Arams. Somebody's running magic short. I'll go back up. All right, let's get back. Back to magic. It'll hit harder since magic is strong against melee. Sitting here typing, I completely forgot to make sure I'm not like getting hit. But he is hitting through. He's getting all his actual. What is it, like 25% chance of going through protect from melee, and he's absolutely going right through all protect from melee. All right. Let's go with Torag. With less. I like how I turned that like way down and it's still loud to me. Let me send this message. All right. Go to Carol's. I still think it's interesting that he's weak against magic, or that's one of his weaknesses, and he absolutely gets obliterated by magic. That just surprises me. Like he just got freaking rinsed. What's this guy want? Oh, I'll take a ruby on my main. All right. Protect from melee. I understand like right now because I know melee is weak against magic, but Carol's I have no like I don't understand. You For me, I feel like you shouldn't even be able to hit on Carols with freaking magic. Just like when you do Arams literally you need range to kill Arams. Because I walked over there with the DDS and it took me forever. I ended up just switching back. Ended up switching to range because I was like, okay, dude, this isn't even like worth it. Oh, that's not my door, is it? Nope, that's my door. Ooh, and they gave me a Skelly. Okay, perfect. Oh, and failure. There we go. What? I'm really splat. Wait. Ogresses, sapphire ring, steel bars, or use. What's that quest called? The ones you unlock with Corsair Curse. All right, let's. Dude, I will take another Skelly. All right, so I got plenty. Now I just need to kill. Yep, there he is. Speaking of the devil, spoke about him. He just shows up. Perfect, buddy. Is this my door? Nope. Where's my door? I know there's a plug-in, but I think it takes out all the fun. I guess what, my doorway over there? Okay. Come on, man. It's like, screw off. Having one defense, literally, you get smacked so much. And nothing. Alright, so let's hit up the refreshment pool. Put the range gear back on. I'll just, you know, yeah, that works out best. 2, 3, 4. Now we gotta wait for reset, which I know sucks, but gotta be done. Alright. Let's get back to Undead Druids. We got 6.5 minutes, so we'll try to kill a couple, see if we get any grubby keys. Come here, Baba. There you. Come on. All right. Come on, Grubby Key. We got a couple Grubby Keys. Makes me a very happy person. No, you stay down there. Stay away from me. $19. Come on, Grubby Key. Even though I should actually probably open them since I'm not doing very many of these. If I get one, I should just go open it and see what we get. Save me a trip of coming back down here later to open the chest since the chest is just south of us. All right. $2 minutes till reset. It like I said before last stream, it actually takes forever just to do the reset and do all that stuff, but still, it's probably the easiest way to get a iron into Barrows that I could think of without running through the swamp because I do not want to do that. I don't want to keep running through the swamp and then teleport and run back. I don't want to do all that running. So I could just whatever. I think we had 6 because I messed around messaging somebody in the clan chat. I think we had like 6-7 minutes. So most of the time though, we have about 10 minutes. We can just come down here and hopefully get lucky with either some Raynars or Grubby Keys. That's what I really want. They also drop some good moneymaker stuff for me. I said for me. They drop all the ammies. They drop a strength ammy, a defense ammy, and a magic ammy, which we could turn around and high elk or sell them. And I mean, like right now, look at all, I'm getting all these herbs, which herby level be fantastic. Because I still need like 69 for anti-fires. And then 81 for Sarah Brews if I want to make my own Sarah Brew. So there's plenty to do. There's always lots of stuff to do. I want to try to keep pushing my account just because I need to drag Rudy along with me. Rudy's my GIM partner since this is a group and it's just me and him. We're doing a duo. So I feel bad because he's been helping me out so much on my account. So now it's time to try to repay him back as much as I can. Alright, this will be the last one. Alright, we out of here. We outie. There you go. Just fall over. Thank you. We outie 6,000. What? You need to go potty? All right. No, 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 no. Stop. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm back. My dog is so freaking goofy. Like, so we had bad storms all week. But it's still like raining, like off and on. So out there's like puddles, and he's out there like licking up all the water off the deck and stuff. And it's like, dude, you literally have a 2 gallon water bowl in the house. If you're thirsty, go get some of that. But he rather like just like when it snows where I'm at, he'll go out there and eat snow. And it's like, are you thirsty? What are you doing? So now he's drinking water out his water bowl. But when I open the door to let him back in, he's over there licking out of a puddle, and it's like, bro. I should have just did that. Been easier. No, you just been getting so many. I've gotten more air battle staffs from freaking um, undead druids. I've been trying to AFK that when I got time. Cause I'd really like more grubby keys just for Sarah Brews. And all right, hello. Here you go. So I got my Switch, my 5 prayer pots, my food, all that, all that stuff. All right, let's go see if we can get something. Because what are we on? I think that was 45. There's 45. I feel like the last like 10 freaking chests was like 50K, and it's like, man, come on, give me something good. Probably, I bet you it's the Ring of Wealth. I'll just blame it on the Ring of Wealth. I got a conspiracy. It's nice that it's nice because it'll pick up your coins, but I feel like Rings of Wealth are pretty like useless, even in RS3 where they have like 4 versions of them. I absolutely like. I don't know. I just don't like using them at all. Why am I using them? I don't know. Just you have a ring slot or have something on a ring slot, which I could use a ring of recoil, but I'm not really. I feel like it's going to be a waste against a low level boss monster. All right, let's go. We've got 14 minutes or 14 seconds. 10 seconds for prayer drain. This guy's taking forever. Sometimes we'll get in here and the RNG will be good and we'll be able to smack that crap out of them, but this time we actually really didn't. All right, let's get this. I'm waiting for this guy to pass me because he actually has a way better staff than me. What? What? Holy moly. Oh, there's the tunnel. Okay. So we got a Carol tunnel. Absolutely rinsing this guy. Get nothing but good hits there. Go back to Carol. Oh, go back to Carol's. What do you mean, do I want to enter? Of course I want to enter. What door do we got? We got, that's our door. So it actually attacked us. Hey, King Mots, what's going on, brother? All right, so we got one Skelly. Hold on, is that our door? Nope. All right, keep on rolling. What we got? Perfect. So we need one Skelly and one Bloodworm. We're almost. Here's our one Bloodworm we need. Then our Skelly will find one on the way to find this door. All right. Oh, hey, like there he is. So you went through your potential at about 86. So this, I think this puts us about 80 or at 86, right? Yep, there, 86.36. So when we get, that's like the potential you want to open this chest. So you get the maximum roll on items. Trying to do it for the bronze. Aw, nothing. 26K, this is what I mean. I'm I'm getting, I don't know. I think they spoon fed me and now I'm just going dry every freaking chest. About a prayer again. Well, I actually did that one pretty quick, so now we have 12 minutes to play since I'm going off this mini game teleport. So we'll go back to Undead Druids and see if we can get Grubby Keys. Then we just need our myth gloves and climbing boots. Yeah, I come to back to Ferox every chance I can just to reset since I don't have the a good construction level yet. So I want to because you need one whatever those pool whatever level for pools. I think it's like 90 for pools, like for the maximum pool. So this is actually like the best place for me to reset. And you know what? I'll grab out the four. I'll grab out everything so I could just run. Let's go down. Fortuna, because I just like it staying all the way across. I guess I'm weird like that. This bothers me when if I did five, it would take up one more spot. So now we're ready for Undead Druids. I actually left the. I actually didn't grab my Ring of Wealth, so maybe I'll actually get more lucky. So we got about 10 minutes for the minigame teleport to reset. So hopefully we get like 5 kills, 4 or 5 kills of Undead Druids. That's still 4 or 5 chances on a Grubby Key. So we get enough Grubby Keys and enough supplies, and I can go try to do Jad and get the Fire Cape unlocked for this account. Which a one defense a one defense and get Fire Cape. That's the only time I ever got a Fire Cape was on RS3. That's kind of like cheat mode. So it probably is going to take me more than once to do Jad. I'm not even going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm so good. I played a lot of RS3 before I came. Like, I've played all of them. Honestly, I started at RuneScape Classic, I should say. Back in like 2001 is when I started. And then I've grinded. I've been like an AFK. I've been more like a skiller, I should say. AFK skiller. Never really pushed the bosses. And then now that I'm streaming, I'm trying to do all the bosses. But I came back to old school just because I like the nostalgia RS2. If RSC was big, I might go back to RSC if RSC was big, but they whatever they closed, what was it, 2019, they closed the servers for that, so I'm kind of stuck here. It's my home. RS3 though, I've been very impressed. I've been trying to keep up with their updates, and ever since they like upped the money, come on, there we go, third time's a charm to get the drop. Ever since they've upped the price of membership for playing RuneScape, they have really started pushing content out, which I'm actually very impressed. Because they said they wanted to, but they're actually keeping up with pushing out content with old school, which that's impressive because old school is crazy on content. I can't wait for the new quest to come out. I think next month they're coming out with the dog quest. I can't wait to do the quest and have a freaking dog in the game. Even though they are coming out with Bronze Man mode too, which is sweet mode, but I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck here. I still have so much to do. I don't plan on leaving my GIM or my GIM partner. But a dog would be sweet. All RS3 is very cool. Like there is a lot of good qualities of RS3, but there is also a lot of bad qualities of RS3. And I feel like now that they're actually pushing out content and they're actually keep it when I read about the content, they're actually even pushing like mid-game stuff, which is impressive to me because a lot of their player base, if you go and play the game, it's not like old school where you see characters that are like less than max. Like everyone's freaking max on RS3. It feels like, and it's like, okay, well this isn't cool. I literally hear my watch just vibrating away, but I only have one notification on my phone. That's freaking weird. But yeah, you go on RS3, like everybody is freaking max, and it's like this isn't even, I don't know. And everybody's got to see a pure, any kind of pure. It's you don't ever see that stuff. Even though like my duo partner said he had a pure that was in his clan that pushed like all the hard content in RS3, but I've never seen one. Most of the time, they're all maxed. And it's so easy to max. That's why everybody goes after like 200 mil XP in that game. Just because to get anything under like, I don't know, 100k, 200k XP an hour is you just don't do it. So like all the mini games, there's nobody that does any mini games. There's no reason to because all the stuff you can get is better just to grind out and put money into it. That's why I honestly do like how old school has this because there's a lot of stuff that you can still unlock with quests. There's still stuff you can unlock with doing the mini games where it's kind of like a variety of content where RS3 you literally just try to grind whatever you can for money and then go buy the best stuff and then that's it. Like there's no other anything. And it's just the progression is I don't know. I just don't like the progression how they do it. It would actually make me sad not to go to like let's say I wanted to go to pest control and just play around. It would make me sad not to see games going. My duo partner, duo partner Lutho, he actually he plays RS3 still. He has a buddy at work that plays with him, and he's trying to max out his account, try to do all 200 mils, and he said he'd probably get it, but how would he say this year or next year? But I think this year he said all 120s because their max is 120 on all their like skills. But I think he said it the year after he's really thinking that he's gonna push 200 mil on everything. So when he's on here helping me do the like group Iron Man stuff, you better believe he's second accounting his freaking RS3 account just to keep progression going. And he said he's having a lot of fun playing old school, more fun than he's ever had. And it's like, bro, I guess like you needed some like a partner like to go do bossing and stuff, which is kind of sad because Lutho and I have been playing RuneScape together for shoot, dude, like if I'm 34, we started playing when I was like 17. So what am I on? 17 years? Wait, I'm all messed up. Whatever. Rudy and I've been playing for like since I was 17. Yeah. I met him when I was a senior in high school, and he was a sophomore in high school. And he used to come over to my house. Like I had some circumstances where I went to three different high schools when I was going through high school. And my senior year, I went to a new high school, and me and him, like his older brother and I, started hanging out. And then Rudy came and started hanging out with us, which that's Lutho's Rudy. And Rudy and I like clicked immediately because we both played RuneScape together. So that's all we would ever talk about was RuneScape. And then all of a sudden, he started coming over every day. We play all day and all night, and it just, I don't know, that was always has always been our thing with our always been our thing in our friendship. So now we started this group Iron Man a couple years ago, and we got out of it. Well, like I said, RuneScape brought Rudy and I together, man. Like I don't know, I've met I can't ever say, but like all the friends that I ever made in school was from RuneScape. Like it was like, oh yeah, I play RuneScape. Yeah, me too. And then all of a sudden we're playing RuneScape together, and I don't know, it was always a cool thing. And shoot, Rudy today, uh, with our big storms we had come through my area, I didn't have power for 3 days, and Rudy literally texted me and was like, "Dude, come over to my house, stay at my house, whatever you need to do." I was like, "Dude, I can't do that. I think I'll have power pretty soon, anyways." He's like, "All right, man. Well, the offer's there if you need it. I got a spare bedroom and stuff." And I mean, Rudy is literally my best friend. So saying that RuneScape has brought a lot of joy into my life, I probably have to say I'll never leave this game just because of that. And plus, RuneScape is one of those games that I've always come back to. Ooh, 20 seconds. So this will be our last kill for Undead Druids. We'll get one more kill, and then we'll go set up for Barrows. We'll go back to Barrows. Hopefully get a freaking... Oh, for real, dude. Like I said, Tuesday I lost power about 11 o'clock a.m. and I didn't get power till last night. So that was almost like 3 days. And Rudy did hit me up and was like, "Hey man, you come stay at my house." Oh, dude, it is a grind. Owning a clan is a grind. And then trying to do like anything, try to hold events and try to like push like the clan like in a positive way and trying to keep everybody together in a positive way because everybody has different mentalities and different perspectives on how to play the game and different like ideas on life and everything else. Owning a clan and trying to push a clan, it is very hard. So I respect your grind. How about that? And then you were you were super super busy, man. You were always doing something. So I completely respect your grind. You pop in on Discord to check out Discord. You pop in the game real quick to check out the game, what's going on. And then whatever, I'm sure you're working your ass off. And plus your other hobbies. So you grind more. I play RuneScape more than you, but I mean, I think you grind just as much as I do. I can't believe, honestly, looking at my friends list, I can't believe Rudy's not on because Rudy's always trying to find AFK stuff to do at work. Oh, there's a new ranking system for Bronze Clan? Ooh. Alright, let's just put everything in. It'll be easier just to reset that way. Let's get all the stuff, all the equipables. Not 11. I don't need 13 air staffs. I need to go sell it just so that I don't keep doing that. Because that's the second time I've done that. Alright, everything's equipped. Then let's start with this stuff. The garbage stuff. Our switch. Get our blood runes out. Bring them. Come on, don't work with me. There you go. There. All right, brother. You have a good day. And bronze bless. The switch, prayer pots, the food, the way out, holy wrench, spade, blood runes, bronze bless. All right, everything's copacetic. Let's get to Shades of Morton. Dang, I'm honestly surprised. Looking at my phone, just checking my phone. I think Rudy's actually doing something today. Because Rudy's always AFK and doing something. He said he was going after herbs today just because I told him I'm back, got my power back, and I'm going to start streaming again. And I told him I'm going back to Barrows to see if we can get some good items. Since he's the tank of the group, he's gonna take all the armor. Since I'm keeping one defense. I don't have a plan on getting defense ever. Because I'd like to learn the game. Actually, learn the game in hard mode, basically. Because every boss is gonna be. I should re-upped on my prayer. I messed up that, but it'll be alright. I'll still get through this pretty easily. But I want to get through the game on hard mode, basically. Even though Rudy has his own, he went one attack. He goes, since you're going one defense, I want to be opposite. I'm going one attack. So he has his own stipulations, but he's basically the tank of the group. So we want to get into more like better content, I should say. So with saying that though, like I need to get my tank some armor. And we pull the tank helm, tank chest, and we need tank legs And then we got him Carol's whatever the skirt. We got him the legs of Carol's, which that's cool, but I don't know. I'd like to get him actual tank gear. One of the melee for one of the melee brothers legs, so we're definitely gonna be working on all that. What? Oh, okay. I literally have my whole setup. I have a huge like I got a bunch of screens on my computer set up, and my one screen I just got like Facebook or not Facebook. I have YouTube actually just like muted, then just have like subtitles on. So I don't even know. Like I just looked over and I'm on like a NASA freaking broadcast, which I mean that's cool. But usually I was kind of looking for like one of the content creators that I actually watch, but I'll take it. It's actually I guess it's actually pretty interesting to look over and be like, oh hey look, there's a spacecraft going into space, which I mean that's cool. So I have so the grind never stopped. So I lost power Tuesday or whatever, but every chance I got since we lost power. I mean, yeah, whatever. But even though I was playing on my cell phone, I actually got hold on. I actually worked on getting 75 attack and then 80 strength. So when we go back to the Mad Angel, I could actually get wear the Halifel instead of getting it and then training for 4 levels to wield it. So now I can wield it when we get back there. I don't know when we are going to get back there, but I do want to get back there to go kill her. Go get her go get what is it? Aggie, the her pet, but it'll probably be a minute or two. Like I said, I want to do this Barrows grind. I want to get Rudy everything he can have. Want to do get some grubby keys. If I got a freaking fire cape, I would freaking flip. Which, like I said, it'd probably take me 2 or 3 times to actually get used to it. Because I know with one defense, we have to do what is it? There's an area in the fight caves is called what is it? Italy, and you have to play one side or the other, or play go back and forth. So it's gonna take me a minute to actually like read a guide and get it down. So I gotta make sure I have enough Sarah Brews and Super Restores, so supplements to do those kind of runs. So hopefully the grubby keys are good to me. But like on my free time right now, I'll be doing undead druids just for that. Because all the supplements they give you food. What was it? I know for sure it's food, Sarah Brews, and Super Restores, which I could use all three for sure. Even though I could fish better food than what they give, because I think they only give shark. So, all right, there's two. So we need what is it? A blood. We need a bloodworm, and then we need to kill the boss. But there's my door over there. Over there. Oh, hey, look, there's my bloodworm. Kill the bloodworm. Alright. Oh, Guthen's ready to play. And even though we can't use like the full stat, like the full armor, like special effect, it's still defensive armor, and like Torax gets us through Peril Moon, and then Huey requires a double hit weapon too. So we could go do Huey, we can go do Perilous Moon. So it gets us in other content, even though Torax is like what from what I read on the wiki, Torax is like the lowest weapon you want doing that stuff, but still will get us in. It's like entry mode stuff, and nothing. Oh well. We'll be back. So 47, nothing. Like I said, I think the last, I'll say probably 15 chests area, somewhere around there, have literally been in that 50k range. Even though I've done it right, because you need 86% for potential and kill all the Barrows brothers for the top like roll. So I've done it right. It just not RNG is not on my side, which is fine. It's not. It can't always be on your side. So we'll go reset again. Go back to Undead Druids real quick. Come down. Dude, my bank is so like I need like a costume room. I need so much stuff. I'll get it. All that stuff costs money, and Rudy and I do not have money. So we're working on it though. And then I need some, give me like 4 foods just in case. See, one day I'll clean my stuff up, maybe. All right, bring this down. And we need telly. Freaking idiot. Well, I was in there. I could have just got the telly. Ooh, wheels. All right, got the telly. Onward. I still think it's funny running around with a wooden shield. The wooden shield like the weakest thing you could have. But I really don't have like a better like I don't really have a better like whatever you want to say. I guess I could use I could put just the book in the slot. It it gives like a prayer bonus since I don't have any pages in it. I'd have to relook at it. I think it's like a +4 prayer bonus, even though I don't have any pages. Which, funny enough, he's trying that too. He's trying his luck on any kind of clue scroll because he absolutely does love clue scrolls. So, and they're going crazy over there. 4-hour broadcast. But yeah, he loves his clue scrolls. So whatever he wants to do, man. He's literally, like I said, he's helped me out so much. Like whatever I can do to help him, I'm gonna try. most of this Barrows grind is going to be for him too, and he already knows that one. I'm like halfway, 55% to 75 range. I just like the fives. Like this bothers me since it's not a zero. This bothers me, so I don't have since I don't have 60 prayer, that bothers me. But I don't have 75 magic, that bothers me. I guess I'm just weird like that. Mm, 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 mm. Let's come on, grubby key. All right, got 30. No, don't be leaving. It's funny, you can stand at the top of the staircase and they'll sit there and hit you like right there. But if I step back just one tile, they'll end up trying to run away from you. But there's also ones that spawn and like right here, like right in front here, right where basically he's standing. If you hit them, they'll chase you all the way out, like by the altar and everything else. So you kind of got to pay attention in that regard. Come on, come on. Let me heal up. See, he won't. He's actually not going to go away. But sometimes they want to attack with melee and they will chase you all the way up to the altar. I've been here long enough to realize that. Which you want to get them in like mage area for them to shoot their mage, because then you can just protect from mage and take all their, they won't even hit you. And it's actually a pretty AFK thing. You just got to pay attention to your prayer. And there's actually people like looking around the internet. There's actually people that have done this all the way to 99 range, which actually isn't a bad idea. Just because all the supplements you get and everything you get from them, really, supplements from grubby keys to all the stuff they drop. So it'd honestly be a good grind for me, just because I'm an Iron Man anyways, and we actually, what you got to do to get this the temple key is kind of like you paid for this. So because I don't know, if you read a guide, you can either fight this guy or give him like 6 dragon stones. So I gave him 6 dragon stones, but then I had to sacrifice, I think it's 100 dragon bones at this burner over here to actually be able to pray at this altar. So I paid for it. So now I'm actually like reaping the rewards of what I paid for. So mm, mm, mm. All right. Come on, grubby key, baby. So we got 2 minutes for mini game reset, or mini game teleport reset. Latame seed. I kind of just want like if I can get a Raynar, get like a Raynar, Grubby Key, Raynar seed. Those are the stuff that I'm super excited to get from these guys. They do drop a lot of amulets though, and amulets are a high alchable. I mean, yeah, I know they're not like the most money, which, but I go sell them at the Artie General Store for money, so they actually help us in one way. But they are a very common drop as a strength ammy, defense ammy, or magic ammy. They're like I said, they're pretty. Yeah, like we get a bunch of them, which it'll be whatever money I can get. We can scrounge up as Iron Men because I don't know. I feel like people don't. I don't know. You talk about being an Iron Man. People say that you don't need that much money. I think that's a lot of money that Rudy and I are like stuck behind right now because you're buying runes constantly. Um, we need money to put into my ship and then Rudy's ship because Rudy hasn't even started sailing yet. We got to put money in the house to build up to get our house built up. Um, I told Rudy I'd like to switch our respawn points to Varric's Enclave just so we could drink from the pool and be able to like re-up our stats and stuff. And then we'll be able to like I feel like runs will be a lot easier for like bossing and stuff because we can just teleport home and then from home go to Varric's Enclave because you can get a respawn point telly. So we'll go there, re-up on our stuff, and then we can go to like bank there and then go back to wherever whatever boss we're going to. So it'll be like a better situation than what we have. But to change respawn point, it's like 5 mil. So we need 10 mil because five for me and 5 for him. So there's 10 mil. So I just feel like we're so far like stuck behind like the money boundary that we're gonna have to grind until we get enough. All right, so we're mini game teleports reset, so we gotta go. Oh, if I don't die here. All right, there we go. Because they didn't really hit, but they will absolutely destroy me. I've watched them hit 12s and 13s on me. I'm sitting here talking, and prayer go down and be like, oh boy. Because like right now, since there's a lot of power that's still out in my area, cell service isn't the greatest in some areas just because the towers are down. Or I don't know. I heard that either they, I don't know. Either way, somebody was telling me that there's like it makes sense to me that there's no power, so then the towers are down. But there's also somebody that told me that they lost like 3 or 4 towers in our area, like cell towers. So whatever the I didn't actually like dig into it, but knowing that we lost a couple towers, my cell service is pretty shoddy. So sometimes I'll be sitting there trying to AFK kill those and be like, oh, yep, out of service. And then I end up dying and I'm like, But at least I moved my respawn point here to the castle. So then I just come here real quick and then I'll go right back to it. So, alright. Just throw everything in there and we'll just start all new. It'll be easiest that way. So let's get all our equipable stuff. Our magic equipable stuff. So there's everything equipped. Every slot is filled. Let's get our switch out. Then we'll get our spade, our wrench. All right, there we go. So we got our switch, 5 prayer pots, tuna, way out, a wrench, spade, blood runes. Everything's there. Shades of Morton, ready to rock and roll. On our way, because that's our best teleport. Ah, I was looking at something on my other screen. Gotta go. Ah, what the am I doing? Here we go. I'm all messed up. There we go. All right, so we got 936,000 on the TCG plugin. I'm waiting for this freaking Millie. All right. So, oh, Aram's down in the basement. He down there waiting. So let's go back to Magic. How dare you disturb my rest? Well, give me something good and I won't disturb it no more. So I started this grind because I did Perilous Moons and then decided that, or I couldn't do Perilous Moons because I just had a stab weapon, and then started looking around and seen that you need a double hit weapon would be the most beneficial. So I ended up being like, well, screw it. I'm going to go try to do Barrows. So we started this grind, I don't know, a couple streams ago, really. Kind of started with doing the Shades of Morton quest and then worked our way into over here. So, all right. Ooh, a hardcore Iron Man, huh? $30. So I have my prayers set to like tell me how much time I have instead of tell me how many points I have. And the prayer drain takes about 30 seconds away from my prayer. So in 6 seconds, it'll take about 30% or 30 seconds. All right, so I guess we're running the basement with range, which is all right with me. I'd rather waste these emerald bolts than blood runes, anyways. Turned off auto retaliate, huh? Strong. I can't spell. All right, there we go. I don't know what's wrong with me. Freaking stupid today or something. Maybe that's every day. All right. So that's not my door. Oh, and we'll get another Skelly here. Perfect, 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 perfect. There he is. Dude, didn't I click? Oh, because I drank a prayer pot. Do ye? I'm sitting here trying to type, and we're not going nowhere. Stupid. Ow. I got 81. I think. Oh, that's on my door, huh? I think I just need that. Which, get off me, stupid Skelly. are we gonna take on? All right, what's that? There we go. There's our number, 86. There's our door. Come on. See what we get. Come on, come on, come on. Go do it for Wiggles. Ah, what the heck? Wiggles failed us. Sad day. All right, so there's all that. Get back. Get back our outfit here, our range stiff. Give me a ring of wealth, even though I don't know. I don't think it's actually. What do actually? I should just wear cow slippers because two slash and two crush don't even help range, but I still wear it for my range. Just like my wooden shield. I just do it for the memes really because I know the wooden shield does not do anything. There you go. I just do 5 and get rid of 1. Gonna come over here for key. And then you say there's actually a prayer every time, like, if you said it like once a day, right? If you said that your prayer once a day, it would actually be all right to fish. Um, but these guys don't ever say it, and then like that's one of the parts of being the role play of the Bronze Clan is we're supposed to be the protectors of fish. So like these guys like not playing the role play, and it's like, why'd you even join the clan? Just be a part of the clan. I mean, you could join any other clan. This clan's like a role playing, half-ass role playing clan. It's like a more like a free to play uh clan though also. So it's kind of like both of those. Mm-mm. So we got 4 minutes. So me messing around, typing and all this stuff. Oh, ooh! I like the engineer saying that. uh, so that's 6. Six grubby keys. So let's go. I mean, these resets are actually worth it. I was sitting over here, and I was making a little bit of money. You know, it's all right. That's cool, right? Yeah, like I said, that's cool. That's all right, right? But at the same time, like these are going to unlock more content, upgrade, or yeah, they're going to unlock more content for us. Which, like I said, I would love to get into harder bosses and stuff, and the only way we're going to do that is to get better food, better supplies, I should say, however you want to say it. And grubby keys give us the stuff we need. So having 6 of them, I don't know what I'm going to get out of the chest, but I'll have a chance of getting the stuff. So, hold on, we're going to get this. Oh, I'm going to get destroyed. See, like now he's running. This guy's running away. That's what I said. So he must spawn in the middle or something. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Oh, see, I'm sitting here typing away, and I'm not even. All right, let's get. All right, before I keep typing away, type away. All right, let's go. Turn this off. Let's go gear up for Barrows, and then I'll probably make. I don't know. I'll probably make this my last Barrows run. All right. I'm actually pretty excited for this, like these grubby he drops. I know they're not like the biggest. No, it's not super exciting or anything, but six? That's hopefully, man. I'm hoping we get something sick. But like I said, like just getting back in the kind of groove of things after being off for a couple days. I'll probably just finish this Barrels run, see what we get. Hopefully we get it. Hopefully we get a freaking item. It'd be sick. But if we don't, we don't. Like I said, most of our chests have been just garbage. Like 50K. Nothing spectacular. Which is whatever, but you know what I'm saying? I would just die to get something. Get like tank legs for Rudy. Ooh, on our last barrels for the day. But yeah, we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. All right, so switch. Do 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 do. All right, there we go. All right, all right, all right. I should have upped all my stuff, but you know, I'm one of them guys. Just live on the edge. I'll make it work. Like I said, it's our last one anyways, so it's whatever. We get a good view of them. Ooh, another Aram's tunnel. All right. Switch back to mage. Go smack the heck out of this guy. Oh. Getting through some prayer. He's not being nice today, huh? Man, it's still dark and gloomy out. So I just turned my head to look for like sun come through the window, and it's like, all right. So there's 3 of 6. So we're halfway through. Up, Carol. There we go, Carol, Carol. All right, Goothens. So thinking about like, yeah, these easier bosses. So like Brutus shows you like movement, right? Not really a hard boss at all, but it shows you kind of like gives you an idea what boss scene will be, right? Barrows not a hard boss at all. This is like easy mode grind or easy mode bosses. But it also shows you kind of if you really kind of pay attention, like each boss has there's one boss of magic and one boss of range. So they kind of want you to be flipping like attack styles on them, just so then like you know that, oh, okay, if I see melee, then range is good or mage is going to be the best. If I see a mage, range will be the best. Like the 3-way, you know, combat system we got here. That's exactly what they want to show you, but a lot of people think that just don't think about it that way. That every boss that you kill gives you better like an idea of like the more stronger bosses, which there's absolutely better bosses in the game that we haven't even explored yet on this account, which that's the whole goal is to try to get into every boss's with one defense, which is going to be an absolutely hellacious learning curve, but we're going to do it. All right, so we have the bloodworm, one skelly. Oh, push the range real quick. I know we need one skelly, don't we? Pretty sure just one more skelly and we're good. Is that my door? There's my door right there. So we got to come back out. We can go through right there. See? We're figuring it out. All right, so we got the 86 percentage. Let's go. Even though I was praying wrong the whole time on that stupid skeleton, taking all kinds of damage, I'm an idiot. Here we go, Wiggles. Give me the RNG. Nothing. The last chest of the day and nothing. Alright. Let me get reset for my AFK stuff that I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna get it out of here because I gotta get ready for work and all that fun jazz. And I kind of can't wait to see all the stuff that they've been working on since I came home last night, because there was actually crews out. Even what time did I? It was like 10 o'clock when I was cruising through my town, and they had crews all over my town just going to town. I know that sounds, it's just something weird, weird lingo, weird language, but yeah, there's people all over still. They had cops over there with those lights on, just like making sure nobody's an idiot, which I don't know. I feel like there's all kinds of idiots with this kind of stuff. So, but kind of can't. I'm kind of excited to drive through and see how much stuff they actually moved last night. Hopefully everybody's kind of life's gonna get back to normal in a couple days. I need the telly. Boom. Boom. All right, so I got all this. This is ready. Got my range. Actually, I want to change these out because I have too many of one. I got like 50k freaking silver bolts. It's gonna take me longer for kills, but I need to waste them anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, we'll put these back. See, 55k. Boom. And then we'll come over here. We'll lock that again for my account. Just so I come over and hit one button to deposit all that stuff. But so, all right. Well, I know it was a short stream. I only streamed for a couple hours today. Still, just trying to put out some content. Just trying to get back into the swing of things and all that fun stuff. So, I hope everyone has a great day. If you guys like the content, please follow me, subscribe, whatever you're on, you know, just to get notification when I'm back streaming. You can also jump in the Discord, join the Discord, talk to me on there. I'm usually on my Discord I got a bunch. The whole Discord's all set up for all kinds of talking and stuff, and you can talk to Rudy and I, and so please join the Discord. And like I said, if you like the stuff, come on back and have a great day. All right, guys. Later.